What to do when shadow banned. What's going on, guys? Thor here, back with a new video, and in this video we are going to be looking at what you should do when you are shadow banned, what action steps you need to follow to get out of the shadow ban and to reduce the risk of getting even more shadow banned. So first of all, for those of you who don't know what a shadow ban is, it's basically when your hashtags become undiscoverable, meaning your posts won't get ranked in hashtags. You can still use hashtags, but you'll only show up in the hashtag feed of your current followers. This means that you won't show in the hashtags for anyone who does not follow your account from before. You will also have a difficult time reaching the explore page, and your organic reach will be very low. You might have experienced that you used to get like 20,000 reach on your images, but now you're only getting 5,000 in reach, and your engagement has dropped overall. Well, that means that you've become shadow banned. Some people say that shadow bans only affects hashtags, but that is not true. Shadow bans also affects the organic reach. So while you're shadow banned, it's really hard to reach a new audience and basically grow organically. So if you are shadow banned, you've done something against Instagram's terms of service or rules or whatever, or your health of your account is very low. The shadow ban usually lasts about 14 days or more, but there is things that you can do to reduce this penalty. So what should you do when you are shadow banned? So the first thing you need to do if you are shadow banned is to stop any sort of automation. And this is not because the automation is what got you shadow banned, but you just want to make your actions as low as possible. You just basically want to get your actions down so that Instagram sees that you're basically going cautiously forward and that you're not really all over the place and really doing a lot of things, because they want to see that you're actually taking this punishment seriously and basically slowing down. So that is the only purpose of why you shouldn't be using automation softwares of any kind when you are shadow banned. However, when you're out of the shadow ban, you can jump onto using them again. Just make sure that the settings you're running is safe and that the automation software that you're running is safe, because yeah, you don't want to run an automation software that's doing like 10 actions per second, meaning liking 10 pictures per second, because that's not human. So Instagram will see that something is up. So make sure you're doing good research when actually diving into an automation software, no matter what it is. Just if it's like a posting automation software, if it's like a liking automation software, no matter what, just make sure the settings you're running is safe, and you should be good to go, and that the automation software is safe. The second thing you should do if you're shadow banned is to stop using hashtags. Now, you can use hashtags, but ideally you should not be using them. And yes, there are hashtags that are banned, so make sure that when you're done with the shadow ban, when the shadow ban is over, make sure that when you go back to using hashtags, don't use hashtags that are banned, because these hashtags, if you use them, yeah, you can be sure that you'll end up with a shadow ban again. And this time a much worse one. So make sure that you're not using hashtags that are banned. There's lists all over the place. Just do a search on Google, lists of hashtags banned on Instagram, and you can look over them so you know which ones you shouldn't be using. But also make sure that also when you're using hashtags, you don't use the same hashtags over and over again, because this is also going to result in a shadow ban. So don't use hashtags that are banned, and also don't reuse old hashtags over and over again. Make sure you're switching them up every single time. The third thing I would do is to increase the number of organic DM groups that you are using, and also start using more of Instagram features. Basically just go bananas with using their features. And this, of course, in an organic way. What I mean by organic is basically just looking like a normal person. For example, posting a picture of yourself on the story would be an organic thing to do, but posting 5 pictures in like 10 minutes would probably not be that organic. So make sure that when you're actually using the actions, try to seem as organic as possible, because this is going to basically show Instagram that you're actually a person, you're following what Instagram wants to do, and Instagram wants you to use all the features. So if you are using all the features, it's going to help you get out of that shadow ban, because yeah, they basically like you more for what you're doing on the platform. And the fourth thing I would do is to post once a day until you see that the reach reach of your posts starts increasing. Then once you notice that your posts are getting more reach, try to post twice a day. And if you're seeing that, for example, the second post of the day gets more reach than the first post of the day, then try to post a third post, because yeah, you just want to experiment and see how it's going and how Instagram is basically letting go of the shadow ban. Otherwise, if this is not the case, wait until the reach of the second post is equal or higher than the first post that you posted before you start posting a new post, and then simply wait it out. Now, if you apply all of these 4 things and you wait about 2 to 4 weeks and you still feel like the shadow ban is there, the shadow ban actually is still there, you're not getting out of the shadow ban, there are some things that you're actually still doing that is keeping you inside this shadow ban. So what you need to do then is really analyze every single action and action that you don't make on your Instagram page, and really analyze them deeply, and then potentially send me an email with all the analytics that you've got, all the details, analysis that you've done, and send me an email. I'll drop my email below this video and I'll be happy to help you out and assist you. But don't send me an email if you've been shadow banned for like a week, because I don't have time to help out everyone with their shadow ban, because yeah, the video should be more than enough help for 99% of you guys. So yeah, if this still is the case though, send me an email. And yeah, that is pretty much all you need to know about the Instagram shadow ban and how you basically get out of it. So I hope you all got value from this video, because this is the more updated version of how you get out of the shadow ban, because things always change with the Instagram algorithm, because I did make a video on this about 6 months ago, but that video probably is not relevant anymore. So yeah, hopefully you guys found value from this video. If you did, smash that like button. Also go down below and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I post everything, and I mean everything about Instagram on my channel, so make sure you go and check it out. And yeah, I'm going to go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. As you can see, it's sun for the first time in like 6 months. In Norway it's about 24 degrees, so I'm going to go out and enjoy the weather, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.